It is 11 o'clock, and we will call to order this meeting of the Moore County Board of Elections. And I would ask us to begin this meeting by rising and turning and saying the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We will now have the roll call of members, and please state if you have a conflict of interest.
Bob Howell, no conflict.
Martin Carpenter, no conflict.
Susan T. Adams, no conflict.
Holly Powell, no conflict.
Craig Kennedy, no conflict.
Madam Director?
Yeah, okay. So this is the conclusion of our election process, which is called our canvass. And so we're gonna go piece by piece, section by section, just to, for the audience sake purposes. So first, we're gonna review the supplemental abstract, which we were just instructed by the state. Since we didn't have anything to fill out a supplemental abstract, we didn't receive anything for cures or military. We were just instructed to put zeros down for record keeping sake and to have the board to sign off on that abstract that we didn't receive anything. So that was instructions that was given to us by the state board, just in case if anybody asks. Normally, we would have had a meeting on our regular election for the military ballots to come in, but we didn't receive anything, so this is what they told us to do.
So that would have been a summary of ballots we would have reviewed last night, but none came in for review.
Correct, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So this is for the board to review the zeros and just to sign the last page for me when they get an opportunity.
Can you speak up a little?
Yes, ma'am. Do you want me to wait till you review it and to go to the next one, or do you want me to go to the next item? Okay. The next thing on the item review is we had the hand-to-eye count. Marty and Bob were here with us, and what the state board does, they do samples for us. We don't pick our samples. It's in a lottery type thing. And so we were chosen Pinehurst C and South Southern Pines, which is the St. Anthony's. And what happened was with South Southern Pines, everything balanced. When it came to Pinehurst C, we actually did the count twice because the machine, somebody must have darkened their ovals a little bit too light and the machine didn't pick it up, but the hand-to-eye count picked it up. So we were off in 2 races by 2 votes, which I did notate to the state about that count. So for the 2 races, it would have been Cooper and Fitzpatrick. Actually, from the hand-to-eye count, gained 2 votes for that because, like I said, the machine wasn't able to pick up the oval because the voter didn't darken the oval dark enough for the machine to pick up. So for us, we're just going to make sure that voters are aware to really darken the ovals to make sure that the machine is able to pick up the count. And so that's what happened with the hand-to-eye count. We did have a bipartisan team, 2 Republicans and 2 Democrats. When we did it the first time, it was off by the tape, and so we did it a second time, and it was close again, the same number. So we realized it was the machine not able to pick up whatever the faint mark, and so that was reported to the state, and I have the report here if the board wants to review that.
So a question, the ones that you found, didn't show up in
Correct.
the original tabulator. Did you make a correction to the totals then, based on the hand-to-eye?
No, because on that one, we told the state board, we just have to report why the difference. It doesn't say for us to go into add those two votes. Because,
So we report the audit results, but we don't change the results to reflect
the
the
difference.
hand-to-eye count.
Correct.
Is that in accordance with state directions? Because that sounds weird to me.
That's what I've done in the past. We never changed the results due to the count. Now, if it's like very skewed off, then we would have to do a different procedure where we would either have to run everything back through and do it that way, but not a manual edit for a hand-to-eye count because of that.
Would you change it if it changed the results?
I'll have to ask the state. I don't know because I've never seen it where a hand-to-eye count has changed the result that badly to make a difference where we would have to manually edit the results. So that one, if it was that bad, I would get guidance from the state board.
But in this case, it wouldn't change the results.
No, ma'am, no,
All right, thank you.
because they would have just gained 2 more points in each race from our count compared to the machine count.
And it wouldn't have changed the results?
No, ma'am, it wouldn't
Okay,
have
thank
changed the
you.
result. So that's that.
So in the machine, everything was counted correctly.
The machine counted 2 votes less.
Because
But
the
we
totals
counted,
were-
the hand count counted 2 votes more that we picked up.
The ballot wasn't that dark. Mark, you see that's the candidate they wanted. They didn't make it dark enough for the machine to pick up. And I assume that had it been made a difference because it was a close race, that the state would have probably stepped in and said, we will count it or whatever, but didn't impact anything.
Yeah, I can't believe the result wouldn't have been different if you found in a hand-to-eye recount that a change in the outcome.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that somebody would have.
Right. And as Marty implies, the threshold is to determine is the voter's intent clear from the paper ballot, and the teams concurred that yes, it was clear.
Okay, so in this review now, it is the write-in totals.
Thank you.
Yeah. Carrie, can you make copies for me, please? So the last time that we did the write-ins was during the provisionals because we didn't have any UOCAVA military ballots to come in. So the best way to spot the write-ins is the white square blanks right here. And you're gonna get a copy so you can see as well. So in these, where the little white squares are on your report is where the write-in totals are tallied up at. And so we, now the name of the individual and what their contest is for and how many votes will now be seen for the write-in candidates. So for Pine Bluff, they had 4 write-in candidates. One person got 19 Conley got 16, and then there was another gentleman that got 9. We had another candidate in Pinehurst City Council member, which was Jeff Morgan. He got 12 in that race. Then in for Taylortown, we had 4 writing candidates there, with Miss Destiny Kearns, who had 61, Mr. Smith, who had 41, Mr. Ratliff, who had 41, and James Thompson, who had 13. And then down there at Village of Richmond Pine Council, Alexa Roberts, who had 79. So that was the total of the write-ins after everything was compiled. We had miscellaneous write-ins, but because they didn't get over 5, thank you. They didn't get over 5 candidates. We didn't have to put them on the sheet. So these were the ones that were considered like qualified write-ins because they got 5 or more. And we balanced them out between the tapes, between the handwritten from the poll workers. So and then compiling from what the board members had did when we did early voting to make sure that all the totals were correct.
So in no instance were the write-ins enough to take an office.
Correct. So these will be the finalized votes for these write-ins, for one, and when they get published on this board site.
How many candidates got write-ins? 4. Okay, so next to Iraq Smith, it's not white, but
What do you mean?
is he a write-in?
He got 41.
Okay, but there's a green.
I don't know why that green
That
check
green
is
thing
there.
shouldn't be there.
I don't know why that's there. Yeah, I don't know
So-
why,
And it
but
doesn't say write-in next to him either.
Wait a minute, was he, my inference was that he was
oh, he's on the
on the
ballot.
ballot.
Oh,
He
okay.
was on the ballot.
It's
Yes, you're
just he
right.
was-
But then there's only 3 write-ins.
So yes, so
41, and
so there were other write-ins, but they didn't get enough
They
to
didn't
be.
get 5.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay,
That's why.
thank you. So there were 3 that counted.
Counted, yes,
Okay.
Yeah, one write-in got more votes than somebody on the ballot.
correct. Because like I said, there were more write-ins, but they didn't get enough, the total of the 5. So they would be in the miscellaneous write-in line, if you look on the website. It's just not on this side.
Right.
Okay.
But the standing is what it is. No, like Ms. Susan said, no writing got enough to bump another candidate out.
Kind of surprising some of the totals the write-ins got.
Yeah.
Like, wow, why didn't they run if they were going to have that much support?
Mhm.
Well, that's a question for another time. No. So from all of that, the board did, so prior to all of this, the board was aware, we had already did the totals from early voting. None of that changed. We had already did the totals from the absentee mail. None of that changed because we didn't have any absentees. We did the provisional. None of that information changed. So everything is correct up until that point. And so, like I said, this is just a finalization with the writing, with their totals. So I'm asking if the board is pleased with everything that they're seeing, if they can please put it to a vote to finalize canvas for this election for the municipal.
I move that we approve this final tabulation of results for the 2025 municipal elections.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the finalization of the 2025 election. Is there any further discussion? If not, so signify by saying aye.
Aye.
What comes next? So we have to send each municipality original signatures of the canvassing finalization. So they're all in packets. If you could please sign each one and then pass it down. Because then I have to send that to the clerk of each municipality along with their certificates for their board members or their prospective officers. And it's a lot because I have 11 municipalities and then we keep 3 on hand as well. Just for the audience to know what we're doing. So each municipality get is their original cover sheet saying that we have finalized the election. They'll get the municipal election results, which is 2 pages. They'll get the results by the precinct for each category. And then they'll get by the contest to be sent out to each of the clerks of the municipality as well. Each municipality gets one, we keep a copy, we send a packet to the state board, and then the clerk of Superior Court keeps a copy in their records. Those are just mine, that's why I was keeping them separate. Those 3 are for me, my record. Yeah.
There's the handout. Here's the supplement. All right, thanks.
Next on the agenda, are we finished with that part?
Yes, ma'am, we're finished with this part. So the next thing on the agenda is, so we sent out our notices to potential early voting sites. They received those notices, they got back with us. And so I'm asking, what date can the board meet to discuss early voting plan?
First, can you remind us what those sites were that you contacted?
We contacted the, Carrie,
Pinehurst, the community center, Aberdeen, the recreation station, and Bass Town Hall. And then obviously the ag center. as
Right.
well.
So 4 sites this time.
well, we contacted for,
Okay,
I contacted for. 'Cause
and
the-
Pinehurst,
The way that the statute reads, we have to contact them, give them 20 days.
We give them 90 days notice. They have 20 days to respond to us, to let us know if they don't want us to use their site essentially. So we've been okay to use all 3 of the additional sites at the ag center.
You have already gotten a response, is that what you said?
Well, Pinehurst did respond.
Mhm.
Bass and Aberdeen did not respond, and their lack of response is an allowance for us to use those sites.
and Pinehurst is the rec center for Rattlesnake there?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm. Because we were waiting for their response before we decided to hold a meeting to see what they were going to say. Because if they deny, then they're supposed to recommend a location for us, which most of them don't. So that's why we were waiting to hear back or let the days expire to see what we were needing to do. So that's we finally, the time expired. And so we can hold a meeting now to see, have the early voting.
Do you have some suggestions for a date for us to meet?
Well, I mean, you only have next week, because the following week is Thanksgiving, so I didn't know everybody's schedule.
Okay.
And because then the week after that, we will begin candidate filing. So, and this building will be going into renovation, so we will actually be down in the training building while they're renovating the whole entire front. They're gonna gut it, so I'm not quite sure. Next week will probably be the best week if possible, because then that gives me time to notice it. It doesn't matter the time, whatever works for the board is I'm okay with.
I respectfully ask that it not be on the 18th.
Okay.
18th's not good for me either.
All right, that's unanimous, not or at least
Monday the
there's-
17th looks good.
Um,
Thursday the 20th.
That I can't do because I won't have time to notice it
for Monday.
for the 17th.
Right.
The day's the 14th,
Okay, well,
What
good.
about the
But it
21st?
21st.
All right.
Yes, what day of the week?
That's
Friday. A week from today.
It's Friday. Friday the what?
21st.
Okay.
I'm just suggesting.
And
Because-
somebody said Thursday was not good for them.
No, Thursday's good. Is okay for me.
Same for me, Thursday or Friday.
I can do
We
Thursday.
do it that way. Does that mean
No, anything is good. It gives me enough time to notice it as well.
Thursday's good for me. What about you, Craig?
It's fine.
All right, Thursday,
What time?
What time?
7:30 a.m.
And we all look like. You see, we gonna be here by ourselves.
What time?
Y'all good
is-
with that?
I can't do it in the morning that day, but I can do it any other part of the day.
2 o'clock,
Two.
Thursday afternoon. How does that sound?
2 o'clock on the 20th.
Now, we can put things on the agenda other than the early voting
Oh, yes.
site on
Mhm.
that day.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
would like that to be, we will have a report from our county ADA compliant officer.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
I would
Mhm.
like that put on the agenda.
Okay. She write it down for me.
Okay, I'll talk.
Yeah, I'm looking at Carrie.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, I see you. Yes, so that would be on there as well. Yeah.
And approval of minutes?
Yes, yes. I had them, but I didn't want to just put them on here. Yes, ma'am. Mhm. And that will be sent out for everyone to review after this meeting.
Is there anything further to come before the board at this meeting? I would love to entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
The motion has been made and seconded to adjourn this meeting. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Thanks, everybody.